Relationship principles that may inspire you to run or to act in the right direction. Now, what if you don't have the foggiest idea about what love is? What if your total conception about love is wholly wrong? And that's responsible for why you have gone from one broken relationship to another ended relationship to another scattered relationship. You say, a lot of times, some of us, maybe because of the way we dabbled into relationships and love affair, we barely understand what love is. So instead of seeking for whom to love, we're seeking for someone to love us. So you hear people say, love is unconditional acceptance. I'm looking for somebody to love me for who I am. Who the hell are you? You have a litany of bad character and dirty attitude. And you want somebody to love you for that, who you are. But when it comes to whom you're supposed to love, you have a litany of qualities. You have thousands of qualities or qualities that it's not easily available. In fact, you have expectations. Because there's a fundamental difference between having an expectation and having standards. A lot of us have expectations, not standards. What's the difference? The difference is if you're somebody who's neat, you're very neat, you're very organized, you are disciplined, and you say, I want somebody who's neat, somebody who's disciplined, and somebody who has the qualities you have, that is a standard. But when you're a dirty pig and you're looking for somebody who's very neat, you have an expectation, and that expectation may never come. Why? Because seeing you from up to down, you're a red flag for that person. So, if you're one of those people who believe that the way to love is to look for somebody who will love you, then I need you to rephrase. I need you to hold break, do 360, or is it 180, about turn. Maybe you can do as right first, then you do about turn. Turn that perspective, turn that principle, and start looking for whom to love. Because that's the surest way to love. Like Walter Russell said, is it Walter Russell or Lau Russell, his wife? He said, love is like unto the ascent of a mountain. It never comes close to you. It only comes close as you go closer to it. That means love is there. If you think it will come to it, will never come. Love can never come. Because love is practical. It's not a feeling like so many people say, I fell in love, I'm in love. They're just bamboozled by their feelings. And the feelings go up and down. So when your feelings go up, you think you're in love. But when it falls, you fall out of love. So love is a very beautiful thing. In the sense that love awakens the best within you. You see, there are two emotions or there are two circumstances in life that can bring out either the best or the worst in you. Love can bring out the best in you. War can bring out the worst in you. But also, in marriage, love can also bring out the worst in you. Especially when you're looking for somebody who will love you. Because, there's a difference between relationship and marriage. You can have an attitude during your relationship, but after marriage, you now have a different set of attitude. Because at that point in time, all your personality, all your character traits, the real you that is bad, maybe the dirty you, the scattered you or nonsense you that you have been hiding from your partner. After marriage, you will feel that you guys are now married, so the person has to accept you. Then you begin to display those attitudes with impunity. And when that happens, the person that is married to you will just look at you and feel like, I made a very terrible mistake. And negativity will set in. So, for you to enjoy life, for you to enjoy that positive aspect, that positive feeling, that positive emotion, that positive lifestyle, and the positive result that comes from loving, search for someone who is worthy of your love. Mark the word I use, worthy, because Not everybody is worthy for your love. Based on who you are, the kind of person you are, your personality, your character, your strength, your weakness, your disposition, your aspiration, and so many factors, even your philosophy about life. Even if the both of you are practicing the same religion, but your philosophies may be very different and you may not be able to tangle. So, based on who you are, find someone who is worthy for you to invest your love in that person. Because there's one truth I've come to discover in life. Irrespective of who other people are, when you speak the right love language to anybody, that person will automatically love you back. Yes. When you understand love, because love is a learned art. It's not just a feeling that you get. It's a decision you make. According to M. Scott Peck, I think he defined love as the decision you make to nurture someone's spiritual growth. That's to make a decision that I'm going to be with this person, I'm going to grow with this person. And that for you to grow, you have to be vulnerable because you have to expose those hidden parts of you, which a lot of us hide and we don't want anybody to see. So, for you to experience that joy that comes from love, you have to find a way to love people. Love somebody from who you are, but make sure that person is worthy. Otherwise, you will suffer. Your heart will be torn apart every day. You will cry. You will whine. You will wish you were not alive. Because love can be a terrible thing when you love the wrong person. It can be the worst experience in your life. So be careful. Love somebody, but make sure the person is worthy. Then seek to love. Seek to love and love somebody. Now, I know some of us, due to the experience we've had in the past, our hearts are locked up and we have said that we're not going to open our heart to anybody. Now, but one thing I want you to know is that when you shut your heart away from love, you will shut your heart from so many good things that can happen to you in life. And you shut yourself from achieving the maximum you can achieve in life. Yes. When you shut your heart from love, you will shut down your capacity to blossom great things within you. So if you're the type that has shut your heart to love as a result of your experience in the past, I'd like you to reverse that decision. Do as right, do about turn, and focus on the next agenda, which is you have to love, irrespective of the past, because love is sometimes very painful, but most importantly, love is not for the faint-hearted. Love involves a lot of pain, a lot of stress, a lot of sacrifice that you will make, especially if you love the wrong person. Though I don't advise you to go and love the wrong person, like I've said before. Find somebody who's worthy. But for those people that you're already married and the person you're married to is the wrong person, man, you find I don't know what to tell you, but it's going to be very difficult if you intend to build the love. But you can make the decision if you decide. You can decide to and bear the brunt. And the person may finally change. And that the person will start reciprocating the love. But you have to make the sacrifice first. You have to love that person from that person's love language. And genuinely, not manipulatively. Okay? So, love somebody to blossom the best that is within you. Cheers.